Hi, thanks for joining me, Clara, on this guided visualization for relaxation and sleep. In this guided meditation, you will discover a Roman amulet in a field in rural England. For centuries, amulets have held an important place in human history, captivating the imaginations and beliefs of diverse cultures across the globe. These mystical objects, infused with special spiritual or supernatural powers, have been sought after and treasured as symbols for protection, luck, and well-being. From ancient civilizations to modern societies, the tradition of wearing and utilizing amulets has persisted, transcending time and cultural boundaries. Whether crafted from precious metals, adorned by sacred symbols, or containing precious stones, amulets have served as tangible expressions of human wishes for security, connection to the divine, or a touchstone to mystical realms beyond our everyday life experiences. A Roman amulet, or bulla, was a protective charm or pendant children wore in ancient Rome. It had a distinctive shape and served as a symbol of protection and good luck. The bulla was typically made of metal, such as bronze, silver, or gold, and was worn around the neck as a necklace. The Roman bulla was usually circular or globular, consisting of two hollow halves joined together. The outer surfaces of the bulla were often decorated with intricate engravings or embossed designs, depicting various mythological or religious symbols. These designs could include figures like gods, goddesses, animals, or scenes from Roman mythology. Inside the bulla, small objects or substances with symbolic significance were placed. These could include written prayers or verses, magical spells, herbs, gemstones, or even a lock of hair from a loved one. The contents were believed to possess protective or magical properties, which could ward off evil spirits or bring good fortune and health to the wearer. Bulla were traditionally given to infants shortly after birth and worn until the child reached about 16. At this point, the bulla was removed during a toga virilis ceremony, marking the transition from childhood to adulthood. Roman amulets or bulla were not exclusive to children. Adults, mainly soldiers, could also wear similar protective charms, albeit in different forms and designs. These charms were believed to offer spiritual protection and ensure victory in battles. Amulets have transcended time and continue to be embraced in the modern world. Today, many people still cherish their talismans, finding comfort and a sense of protection in their presence. Amulets, often worn as wearable objects such as jewelry, are kept close to the wearer, allowing them to tap into their magic and power. They can also be placed strategically around personal spaces or carried discreetly in pockets, creating an aura of positive energy. Our fascination with the unseen and our yearning for something greater than what meets the eye fuel our belief in the healing qualities attributed to these treasures. By adorning ourselves with amulets, we symbolically arm ourselves against the myriad challenges of contemporary life and draw strength from the ancient practice. In doing so, we connect with our ancestral roots and keep the age-old belief in the potency of these charms alive and vibrant in our lives today. Before we begin, please find a comfortable place to relax. Maybe on your bed or on the floor with a few pillows. Gently close your eyes or keep them open with a softened gaze. Let go of all the tension you might have in your face, neck, and shoulders. Allow your breath to carry you into relaxation and find its natural rhythm. Be present at this moment with your breathing. And if your mind wanders away with a thought, emotion, or sensation that catches your attention, Gently guide awareness back to your breathing and the guided meditation. As you venture to the fringes of the idyllic English village where you're staying for a few days, the hustle and bustle of the town gradually fade away, leaving in its wake a profound tranquility that gently wraps a comforting embrace around you. Time pauses, allowing you to appreciate the peace that saturates the atmosphere. The rural landscape of rolling hills and lush green fields stretches away before you as far as your eyes can see. You set off on a narrow country lane with only the sound of birds and the distant bleating of sheep. The air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and you inhale deep breaths, savoring the fragrance. As you stroll along, the hedgerows on either side dance with vitality, transforming into a lively maze of green. Each step reveals a flourishing tapestry of native plants and wildflowers, of vibrant red, yellow, purple, and white hues. You know some of the names of the flowers here: cow parsley, dog rose, red campion, and forget-me-nots. Hidden among the foliage, the elusive rustling of woodland creatures seeking solace, weaving their stories into the very fabric of this thriving leafy realm. Looking up, you see swallows darting through the sky. Their sleek wings slicing through the air. You hear the songs of larks and the cooing of wood pigeons. A group of blackbirds hop through the underbrush. And a robin perches on a nearby fence post, eyeing you curiously. A footpath now crosses a lush field. The emerald expanse before you, a tapestry of lush grasses, swaying under the caress of a gentle breeze. And more wildflowers, painting the scene with scattered bursts of colour. Then, a sudden movement catches your eye. Startled by your presence, a handful of rabbits scatter in different directions, their fluffy white tails bobbing frantically and then disappearing into the sea of green. After walking a while, you stumble across a small mound right in the middle of the trail, and it catches your attention. The ground here looks like it's been disturbed, almost like something was recently dug up. Curiosity takes over, and you bend down and scoop around the area with your hands. Digging under the surface, your fingers brush against something hard and metallic in the soil. You carefully draw it out of the ground. When you wipe and clean the earth away from it, you see a small, intricately designed amulet. It's circular in shape, about the size of a large coin, made of shining bronze-colored metal. When your fingers make contact with the metal, a cool sensation rushes through your hand, transmitting an immediate connection to the past. As you hold the object, its weight resonates with an undeniable presence, as if it carries the accumulated stories of countless hands that have touched it before. The smooth and weathered surface bears the mark of time, like whispered secrets, etched into its very essence. You can examine its detailed design further as you wipe away more of the earth covering. On the front is a raised image of a wheel with 8 spokes. Each spoke is adorned with a different symbol: a sun, a moon, a star, a bird, a fish, a snake, a sword, and a flower. You recognize the wheel as a symbol of fortune, a design from Roman times. The Romans were fascinated by fate and often consulted oracles and fortune tellers to help guide their decisions. When you turn the amulet over, you see something unexpected. On the back is a raised image of a bull. The bull's horns and hooves are highly intricate, and its muscular body is covered with elaborate designs. You remember reading about similar amulets called bulla, worn by young children in ancient Rome. You marvel at the design of this bulla and imagine the young person who once wore it. Who did they grow up to be? What sort of life did they live? And what experiences did they have? As you walk through the fields, you feel the weight of the amulet in your pocket. A powerful sense of respect for its secrets washes over you. At this moment, you realize something important. This treasure should be shared with others. So you decide to give it to a museum where people can appreciate its beauty and learn about its mysterious past. In doing so, the amulet will continue to captivate the hearts and minds of future generations, preserving it for years to come. The sun is lower in the sky now, casting a warm glow over the countryside. It's time to return to the place you're staying. After a while, you find your way back to the cottage that's become your temporary sanctuary. The worn wooden door creaks open with familiarity, inviting you into the warm embrace of your home, away from home. You go upstairs to the bedroom, take off your clothes, then slip beneath the crisp sheets of your comfortable bed. The peacefulness of the countryside gently permeates the room, soothing your weary senses. As you close your eyes and drift off to sleep, the image of the amulet lingers in your mind, etching its presence deep within your dreamscape. In this ethereal realm, you walk across the fields again, immersed in a vivid, natural world. Here, the amulet captures your attention with its mysterious wheel of fortune. The symbols that adorn the spokes blur and meld together as you watch, casting a spell upon your senses. A mix of anticipation and excitement fills the air as the wheel gradually slows down, ultimately coming to a halt. And there it is, the symbol that materializes before your eyes carry a profound significance, resonating with your very being. It might be the radiant sun, symbolizing vitality and boundless energy, infusing you with renewed energy. Or perhaps it's the graceful bird, representing freedom and the allure of thrilling adventures, igniting a flicker of wanderlust within you. Regardless of the symbol that graces your dream, an unmistakable surge of clarity and purpose courses through you to forge a profound connection with its meaning. As the dream gradually fades away, the amulet remains by your side, a reminder of the beauty and enduring mysteries that exist within the world.